always had a great sporting reputation, just not in soccer. They hosted the Olympics in 1996, the Braves had won baseball's World Series the previous year, and it's the birthplace of Bobby Jones, the only golfer to win a Grand Slam and co-founder of the Masters tournament. But now there is a new incredible passion for our kind of football.Atlanta United FC, with former Aston Villa goalkeeper Brad Guzan and ex-Burnley and Wigan utility player Chris McCann on their roster, are averaging crowds of almost 52,000 this season, over 10,000 more than any other team in the MLS. It also puts them in the top 15 clubs for attendances worldwide. Higher than both Chelsea and Everton, for example. What is particularly remarkable is the speed with which Atlanta fever has spread. The city was awarded an MLS franchise in 2014 and only started playing games in 2017. Their success has rewarded the vision of Arthur Blank, the billionaire founder of Home Depot and owner of NFL team Atlanta Falcons. Blank thought there was more of a market for soccer in the South than realized, and spent 2 years assembling the right backroom team and gave them a new ground, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, before a ball had been kicked. The results have been spectacular. Off the pitch, the recruitment of former Spurs executive Darren Eales was key. "I'm eager to engage the fans in the process, creating an incredible atmosphere at our matches," he said on arrival. Today, Atlanta matches are renowned for their noise, color, banners, klaxons and the loudest thunderclap you'll ever hear at a sporting venue, accompanied by chants of A-T-L.It. It's a potent mix of the San Siro, Moroccan and old-school English grounds. On the pitch, Atlanta invested in young, hungry and extravagantly talented South American players. Blank signed off checks for Venezuelan forward Josef Martinez, Paraguay and midfielder Miguel Almiron and a teenager from Argentina, Ezequiel Barco, who became the most expensive signing in the MLS at £10 million. The appointment of former Barcelona boss Gerardo Martino at the helm gave the club immediate credibility. It all gave light to the fact that a very American city like Atlanta was inward-looking and insular. The city went soccer mad as the team reached the playoffs last year. Their distinctive red and black strip is regularly seen modeled by fans around the metropolitan area of 6 million. The way people have embraced it, it's what you play football for, says McCann.Why have United become so popular? Different factors have helped. Atlanta's more traditional teams like the Braves are not as strong as they used to be. There are no other MLS franchises nearby, which means soccer fans from 2 hours away will come to support United. Atlanta's immigrants from other parts of America may have retained their support for their hometown NFL club, whether it's New York, Chicago or Dallas, but they are all unified in getting behind the soccer boys. In July, Atlanta broke the MLS attendance record when 72,000 watched their game against the Seattle Sounders. There are 4 different sets of supporters groups: the ultras that lead the singing. They are each known as Terminus Legion, the Faction, Footy Mob, and Resurgence, and all have a huge part to play in creating the unique sense of occasion at Atlanta matches. We have rituals that can be prevalent in South America or European soccer that have the Atlanta twist to it, says Eales. We get out players to do the spike walk off our team coach. They'll walk off the bus and come through the crowd past the big golden spike that we have. The players will sign this spike, walk through the fans and then go down to the locker room. Last month one of 5 stripes as they are known because of the black trim down their red jerseys, beat New England Revolution 2-1 with 16-year-old George Bello scoring one of the goals. It was marked by plumes of smoke and a good old go-o cry from the TV commentary team. Everyone in the crowd seemed to have a giant, colorful flag to wave, like a 1970s FA Cup final at Wembley. Martino understands enough English to take questions in that language, though he prefers a translator to give the responses. For one season, 2013-14, he managed Lionel Messi at Barcelona. It didn't look as much fun as he is having now. This weekend, with home advantage at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they have a 1-0 lead to protect against New York City in the second leg of the conference semi-final. They are slight favorites ahead of Sporting Kansas City and New York Red Bulls to win this year's MLS Cup, and if that happens, Atlanta will confirm its status as the new first city of American soccer.